Hey everybody, this is Coach Tara Woodruff, the Mind Reset Coach, coming to you with tip 1 on how to turn Facebook adversity into a legacy entrepreneurial monster business. Recently, a group of people that in a company I actually used to be in, and I'm actually wearing some of their products right now, all of a sudden can't post their links on Facebook anymore. They can't promote on Facebook right now. Something's going on. They're getting warnings. They're getting shut down. They're getting put in Facebook jail in a massive scale. In a massive scale. And I want to discuss how that is really a benefit to you if you're in that boat. If you can't post your replicated website on Facebook right now, if you're having a hard time posting even in your own groups or even adding friends or any of that stuff, it's a blessing in disguise, guys. And I'm super happy for you. And I want you to get happy about it right now. Because what it means for you is that you are now able to move on into a place in your professional network marketing career where you are going to be able to develop entrepreneurial habits that are going to produce success for you. Now, what happened, and I'm going to tell you what happens to Facebook. I went over it very shortly in the intro video, but I'm going to go over it again real quick. If you are posting your replicated website link and you're getting, say, 3 people on your friends list are tired of saying it, and they take that little drop down menu and they mark it as spam, or they keep saying, I don't want to see this, and it happens a lot. And that's happening to other people company wide, hundreds of people all across, Facebook. Facebook is going to stop that. It doesn't really matter what social media you're on. Twitter, you can kind of get away with it because Twitter is like a spam fest. I mean, people post links and that's it. You only got 40 words to say. You really can't. It's very difficult if you're a Facebooker to build relationship on Twitter because it's a whole different kind of thing. So you could be a Twitter person and post your link all day long on Twitter and no one's going to report you. I haven't seen it. Anyhow, that's not where you are. You're here on Facebook. Why? Because you already had a Facebook account. You have friends and you have family that you've known here, and you started your awesome business, and you've been taught to have events to invite people to take a look at your product. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm a firm believer in events. If your friends can't say no to your event, if they can't give you the courtesy to say no to the event, then they shouldn't be your friend. What's the number one complaint you see on Facebook? I'm going to tell you what it is. The number one complaint people see on Facebook is being added to groups without their permission. And for some reason, somehow, down this line, and I did it too, is I can say all this because I did it all. Okay? The whole thing went from having events, inviting people to virtual parties, to adding people to groups. Now picture this. Picture one of your people are looking at they're cleaning up their groups, and they see that they're in 15 groups that represent the same exact company. And they say, oh, I'm going to leave that group, 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 I'm going to leave that group. Facebook notices that, even if there's not being anything marked as spam. If they notice that 100,000 people are cleaning up their groups, and the groups that they're leaving are the ones connected to a particular company or product, guess what's going to happen? Facebook wants you to pay for advertising. They do not want you to add people to groups they don't want to be in. They don't. They just don't. And when people have the opportunity, don't do that. So if your marketing plan on Facebook has been adding people to groups talking about your product, you are failing at your business. It's not a good idea, even if you are making a little money, even if you are interacting with some people that are interested in purchasing your product. The chances are there are people there that don't want anything to do with it, and if they get tired of being notified, they're going to do something, and they might not know how to use Facebook. They might not know how to go to your group and remove themselves. They might just start marking shit as spam. And that's what happens. So, don't do that. It's very important that if you really, I understand that when you come into business, you want to make some money. And you find a product that you can get behind or a system that you can get behind, and you think everybody should know about it, and I agree. I know when I get excited about something, I think everybody should be excited about it too, and I think everybody should. I can't understand why they wouldn't, but you have to temper yourself and understand this. Not everyone is you. You want to tailor your marketing to target people that are interested in what it is you've got going on. This means you're probably going to have to open up a fan page. You're probably going to have to do some Facebook PPC and targeting towards people. But the most important thing is you want to be inspiring and uplifting to people. You want people to ask you, what is it you do for a living? Because you're so freaking awesome. And you could say, you know what? This is what I do. I help people, and this is the tool, the vehicle in which I use to provide this lifestyle for myself. If you want to be just a product pusher, Facebook's going to shut you down. If you want to build a legacy home-based business, you're going to have to start with you. For real. You, and nobody else. It's got to be about you. I see a lot of people, there's a big difference between, I see people that are really big into MLM and really big into products, and I look at their page and man, they do such a great job. They're offering inspiration. They talk about business a little bit. They don't necessarily talk about their business, but they talk about how to be a business person. They study the craft. They study how to post on Facebook. They're in touch with the algorithms and the new rules as they come through. And you rarely hear about their product. And when you do, it's a small mention. And the real pros, they aren't putting their replicated website link on the Facebook page at all. Because you can't be in business if you're not collecting emails. The number one way to have profit in your business is to make sure that you're connecting through people through email. Number one. You've got to be good at email. You've got to have a landing page. You have to be collecting names and emails before they go to your website every single time. And that's all there is to it. If you're not doing that, you've got to start doing that. You need to go, you can get a Get Response, which comes with a 30-day free trial, and you can make one landing page for free. And then at the end of that, you can get a small account with a small amount of people on it. You don't have to buy big right off the bat. And $15 a month for landing pages, you can create as many as you want. Or you could just create one, like visit my site. Are you interested in this? This is who I am, and have a picture of yourself there and ask for their name and email. If they don't want to give you that, they're going to give it to the company. So why not give it to you? You see what I'm saying? So you having your replicated website banned from Facebook is a good thing, because you shouldn't have been putting it on there at all anyway. You should be driving people to your blog in which you talk about what you sell. And you talk about yourself, and you talk about business, and you reach out to your people, and you have calls to action at the bottom of your page. For instance, I used to be, you do it like that. Let's go with the health and wellness company. Let's just go with something completely, and say the primary product is a protein shake. You should be blogging about your exercise habits. You should be blogging about awesome shake recipes that you are making, and at the end of the blog you have a call to action, learn more here, and that they fill in their name and their email address, and they get an email from you to them showing them where you are focusing your attentions for your health, which is your business. That's how pros do it. There are some people out there that are network marketers that are on Facebook that you never even hear about their company. You don't even know what it is they're doing until you ask them. They're so good at attracting people to them that when you go to message them and you're like, wow, you're so awesome. What is it you do? Because I'm looking at your page and I know you're a network marketer. I can feel it, because you're all about empowering, and you're all about personal development. You're all about this and you're all about that, and everything's. What is it you're doing? They're going to tell you then. And they're going to get your name and email for it. They're not going to just send you a replicated website. Okay? So this is your time to shine, guys. Don't let it get you down. Don't let it get you down. Turn that frown around. Go out there, get yourself a landing page system and an autoresponder. I use GetResponse, love it. I know I have a lot of friends in PLS. I used to do PLS, that's awesome. You know, I recommend GetResponse because of the affordability and the ease of use. It's very simple to use. And it also gets in those email boxes as an inbox. You can do a double opt-in, and they love network marketers, so they're happy to have you. They're not going to shut your account down because you're in MLM. So first things first, don't let this worry you. Just go out there and get yourself a 30-day trial with GetResponse right now. Go ahead. Do it. I love you all. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.